and fresh today. Eat while hot or take away. Rhymes and rhythms, raps and riddles. No nonny knows or hey diddle diddle.
Poetry pie, we can't get enough of the poetry pie. Poetry pie, you're gonna love our poetry pie.
Poems that tickle and trip off the tongue. Poems to be whispered, shouted or sung. Poems that you'll want to share with a friend. Poems you'll wish would never end.
Poetry pie, there's nothing as nice as poetry pie. Poetry pie, have a slice of poetry pie.
Remember the day the rain came down? Like this, like that, and tapped against the window pane. Went spit, went spat. A giant was running a bath up there. He turned on the water without any care. Never mind whether the bath ran cold. And then, because the giant was old, he forgot his bath and took a nap. And never remembered to turn off the tap. He never remembered to wash himself clean. A dirtier giant you never have seen. That's why the rain came down that way, in suds and floods. And that's why the giant's so smelly, they say. Because.
There's a kettle in the corner, a kettle on the shelf. There's an old kind of kettle on the cooker by itself. There's a kettle with a whistle. There are lots with plugs. There's a kettle that is mother to a matching pair of mugs. There's a kettle that is yellow, a kettle that is green. There's a kettle that is metal and the shiniest I've seen. There are kettles in the kitchen where kettles ought to be. But the kettle in the garden is a mystery to me. Whoever threw it out there, they did it for the best. Although the kettle's rusty, it's now a robin's nest. The flip-flop tells a lot of fibs. The flap-flip tells them too. So if they say flumfling is fun, you don't know if it's true. They like to flickle flummies. They're fond of flicking food. The fiendish little flibbleflobs are very, very rude. If you put them on the floaty flap, they'll flubbably flun a flay. They think that it is funny not to flew fling you flay. The flip-flop fights the flab-flip. The flab-flip fights him back, which gets them into flubble. Now where's the sense in that?
It's the worm's turn!
Apple, corn, chocolate wrappers.
Banana skin, socks with holes.
Cheesy crisp bags, mouldy pears. Sweetie wrapper, orange peel.
Leftover beans.
Biscuit packets. Worn out shoes with dirty soles.
Chocolate wrapper.
Mouldy greens. Empty bottles.
Stinky paper.
Yuck. Stinky cans of smelly beans. Ugh.